What's good, everybody? You got Jada.
I'm Kai.
And I'm Camille.
And we are calling all boss babaes and creative kabayan.
We're back. It's time for your Tita break. We're back.
And it's Ash Wednesday. I hope you had a great Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, Pancake Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. Tag us on socials at Tita Salita on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and show us that stack of pancakes. How do you take them? Butter?
With
maple
fried
syrup?
chicken.
Lots of butter, syrup.
Chicken is good.
Oh, chicken's a good one
Pancakes
too.
and Spam.
Oh,
yeah.
10 out of 10.
I can see that.
10 out of
Sweet
10.
and salty.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's like my mom's favorite combo.
I'm very much a Belgian waffle person, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Yeah, don't.
I like a waffle every once in a while. Especially when you go to a hotel and it's part of like the Continental. So good.
Are you a chicken and waffles girly though?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can be.
Just what?
I
I'm like
can be.
any protein and waffles.
I like waffles for dessert. I don't really like sweet for breakfast. I'm a very much a savory person for breakfast, so I need meat.
Same.
I need rice or something. So,
Yeah.
but chicken and waffles not really my go-to. But
Look at us starting season 5 talking about food. We are on brand, okay?
Consistency is key.
you're welcome.
Oh man.
We're back.
New set, new layout.
What do you think?
Yeah, let
He
us know your
likes.
thoughts. But
Welcome.
I'm loving this setup. Very, very nice.
It's giving.
Closer proximity for hitting when we laugh.
Oh my gosh.
It's giving
Maybe-
mabuhay.
Maybe we'll bring some food in here. Who knows?
Who knows?
But let's start off the season right, and we gotta jump into it and
Filipino phrase
let
of
them
the
know the
week.
Filipino phrase of the week. Laptops open.
Kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan.
Oh yes, and what does that mean, Cam?
Oh, I like that
What
one.
does it mean?
You got
like,
this.
Yeah. I'm like, what does it mean?
I was like, you got this. I love that.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo
Kaya
yan.
mo yan. Yeah.
Drea, is it kaya? Kaya?
Kaya.
Kaya.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo yan. You got this.
You
Even
got
if you don't feel like it, kaya mo yan. Okay? So that's what we're
Kaya
going to
mo.
say for the episode.
It's March, so plenty of time left in the year for you to do all the things you want to do in 2025. Don't give up just yet.
Yep.
The year is not done. Still time left on the clock.
We still got 3 quarters left in this game. Okay?
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo.
Yeah.
February was a blank.
I'm mad at everyone who complained that January was too long because we're in
Okay,
March
I fall
now.
into that. That was me.
It was
but
March now.
January was so long. It was taking forever, but then I did call
needed
it.
that time.
I said January going to take long. I said, watch. January's going to finish, and then it's going to be February, March, April, December. And that's exactly what it feels like is happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think February is a short month also.
That too, yeah.
Also my birthday month, so I
Hey, happy birthday, Kai.
thank you. The time off was necessary.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah.
Any highlights from February? Quick highlight?
Oh my gosh.
my.
So
The
many
time
things.
off.
I was like not ready for that question. I feel like so many great things happened in February, and I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's okay.
Valentine's Day, Family Day. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like the Family Day weekend was nice. I don't remember what I did. I was also in Waterdown for a couple weeks.
Oh
so
yeah, that was nice. What,
Being
the
out of
dogs
the
were
city.
cute. I seen on the story.
She's being a dog owner for a little bit.
I love dog sitting. I love cat sitting. Give me the pet, and then
I do not.
I give it back.
I do
oh,
not.
I enjoy.
Did it
Yeah.
inspire you to be like, oh, I
It
can
was
do
the,
this?
I had the opposite effect. I said to Justin, I'm so sorry for bothering you about getting a dog.
Never.
It's just
I
not going to
retract
happen.
my
Yeah, I
request.
retract all those, and I'm so sorry. Thank you for not caving and just, giving me what I was asking for. Like, absolutely not for
Okay.
me.
Amazing.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of Ash Wednesday, what happened in Malvern? You said something went. Who was here? Someone was here.
Cardinal Francis Leo was in Malvern. He was at St. Barnabas celebrating Jubilee Year
Yeah,
in February.
Did not know that.
Did not
That was
know
so
that at all.
Yeah,
random, but
1,200
so cool.
Catholics
Oh,
attended.
that was
yeah. 12,
during.
yeah.
Oh, right after Family Day
Yeah,
weekend. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so pretty cool.
Nice.
Right in Scarborough.
That.
Well, We're shaking off the rust.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got back. Just give us some time. But you know what? Let's take a break and we'll be right back after this.
And we're back. Usually this is the time of the show where we talk about pop culture and entertainment, but I don't know if I can say or describe this show as entertainment anymore because love is boring.
Love is so boring. I fell asleep so many. Like I genuinely tried.
Excuse me, I need coffee for this conversation.
Excuse me as I wake up. No, I was the way I was so excited for Love is Blind, as I am every season that it comes back. But this season was so disappointing.
Yeah.
I genuinely tried to watch it multiple times. I fell asleep. I zoned out. Didn't care. I'm mixing up characters. The only ones that stand out to me is friggin' Pam and Roy from The Office. Like, who else is there?
Names with 3 letters is what she's saying, guys.
The Tarzan guy.
The fact that we didn't even use their names. Like, I think that speaks for itself.
Well, usually we have very long, extended conversations about this show, and we couldn't.
I had no other comments.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not caught up yet intentionally because I don't want to sit through this more than once anymore.
I'm on episode 2.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Wow.
I think
and I'm the one that was like, guys, do your homework.
That was technically our homework for Kai's birthday.
Yeah.
So we could talk about it outside of the show, because sometimes, you know, the show gets away from us because we're talking about the show. And we didn't. I think we spent 7 minutes on it at the table.
If that, I don't even think.
Word of advice to the producers: never go back to that city because
I don't even know what city they're in now.
What is it? Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. Yeah.
No offense to our friends in.
Right. There was like drama, I guess, there because it's considered a small town. I don't know if it's considered a small town, but there was a lot of drama that was coming out of that because of some of the characters. I don't want to give too much away, but.
Yeah,
that seemed a little more exciting than what was happening on the show. But I guess just to talk about it, do you have a favorite couple so far, or anyone that you're kind of rooting for? Or no, Kat?
No.
Okay.
Couldn't even distinguish the couple.
Did you get as far? I guess you didn't. But did you get as far as the Tarzan guy when he met her family? And
Actually,
they were doing
that's where I zoned out and then I keyed back in for that part. And they have like the sock basket.
Yeah.
And they were playing instruments.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looked like he won the family over. Mom looked happy. She gave the approval. But then I remember seeing a clip of her sister saying, like, they were like on the side talking on a fire, and she didn't have the best things to say.
Yeah. So
what are your thoughts?
That was kind of like the highlight for me, drama wise, because
singular.
the guy, I know, right? So the older sister, her current boyfriend, who was there, is the ex-boyfriend or had gone initially on a date with the girl, the contestant.
Hold on, say that one more time.
I don't know. It doesn't help that I don't know their names. So the person whose family it is, the girl, right? Let's call her Jane because I'm so sorry, I just don't know her name.
Yep, Tarzan Jane, makes sense.
Jane, her older sister, or Jane initially went on a date with some guy, however many years ago, and said, "You'd be perfect for my sister."
Got you.
And her older sister is now with that guy. And then the mom, I think, made a joke saying, like, "Yeah, like you're secretly just here, like, to win her back." And then, like,
to win Jane back?
Yeah. Like, she made a weird joke like that. And at the fire, when it was just the two sisters talking, the older sister was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like him. I'm the older sister. I thought I'd be married before you." Just, like, saying all these things that kind of sounded like her vibe was kind of jealousy. At least that's what
jealousy.
And even
like
Tarzan said that. Like, he was like,
I don't think he's great for you. I thought I was going to get married first. It's like, wait, what? Those are two separate conversations.
Yeah,
like,
so
what are we talking about here?
I don't know. But I'm not sure if any of them make it, except for the one.
Would you say that's the highest of the drama field?
I think they're playing up the Pam and Roy drama too much.
Did they have drama, or
because she was dating a guy before coming on the show, and the guy is friends with her fiance's friends, essentially. So he's like, I can't get over that. Like, this guy is like, I guess all his friends are in his ear. And he's not taking what she's saying at face value. So like, there's just constant back and forth and crying. I think he's not being fair, but like also understandable. I don't know, whatever.
You know,
love's boring.
I went as far as writing my application for Love is Blind when they did the tryouts in Toronto. One of my cousins is like, you have to do it. Let me know when you're choosing your photos. I'm going to help you choose your photos. So I went as far as, ChatGPT, polished up whatever my application was, but I never submitted it.
When was this? Because I was
shy.
like, I want them to have
This was a couple months ago. Yeah, they did applications.
Would you
I did
guys
know
not
that.
want to see Jada?
I know.
Seriously.
But I also got scared because I feel like there is like a threshold. As much as like I want Tita Salita to grow, but like Love is Blind and just how your personal life kind of gets dissected. I think I got kind of scared too. So, anyways, I didn't. But also, there's apparently a Love is Blind app in Toronto. When
Like a dating
you
app?
searched it, yeah,
Oh,
you
the
said
dating
it
app.
was dating app.
Someone in Toronto created it.
Which is pretty cool. Shout out to you. It's called BOKAY, but it's spelled, how is it spelled?
BOKAY.
BOKAY?
Does that bother? Does that kill you?
Yeah, I'm sure that's killing Cam as well.
Killing Cam.
But they've been marketing it as Love is Blind without the drama.
You know me so well.
And
I do.
you're not just there swiping, there are prompts to start the conversation. And apparently, as you get to know them and you guys create that bond, the conversation, their pictures get less and less blurry.
Oh.
So, which I thought is that's kind of cool. I'm not signing up, but I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah.
That's really cool.
So shout out to them. The post had maybe 1,500 likes. So I mean, I don't know how many downloads the actual app has, or if
Is it a paid app? Do you know?
That I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
Because I think most dating apps are, or no?
Most of them are. Yeah, they'll catch you with the premiums.
Right. It's probably for the better though, to kind of filter out those who aren't serious.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. So I actually recently jumped back on Hinge, and it's funny. So I did pay for 1 week of
What
a
do you
premium
get?
thing. So it's if people like you, if it's a free account, you can only see one at a time. In the premium, I can see the entire list.
Oh, wow.
Entirely, obviously, and I think you get additional rows that you get to give away. You like people, and then there's roses, which is higher than a like. But I don't appreciate it because someone told me these apps are also they prey on you in the sense of they just want you to buy stuff, right? So I paid for the 1 week. I was like, that's it, and then I went back to the free. During the week that I paid for, my type served on a plate. I said, okay. I'm swiping left, but I was like, oh, you're hot, but no, you know what I mean? As soon as that finished, I was like, what the hell is this? the change of men, I was like, okay, this is a little disrespectful. And I was tempted to buy another week, but I said, nope. They're trying to get me.
I mean, that makes sense from a business standpoint.
Yeah, of course. So something to keep in mind.
I never understood the rose thing though. So it's a higher version of a like?
Of a yeah.
Oh, like Bachelor?
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty much.
here's a bulaklak,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh man, there's been a lot actually that's been going on since we last connected, ladies. I don't know.
Yeah, how much
It's
time
been
do
a
we
whole
have? I can't
month.
see.
We got 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. I don't know.
We're gonna fix that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we had Mindy Kaling became the first South Asian woman to get a star on the Walk of Fame, Hollywood
She's
Walk of Fame.
hilarious.
She's
Love Mindy
amazing.
Kaling.
Love her. We do
Even though
love
my
her.
Filipino brain wants to say Kaling, but
I know,
it's
right?
Kaling. We had to check.
I still say it like that in my head.
T&T opened their first U.S. location in Bellevue, Seattle.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Also Seattle. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
So
well,
random.
they have a high
They have a huge Asian.
population.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Actually, you know what? That
Bellevue's a
makes
nice
sense. West
neighborhood.
Coast. Yeah.
Seattle is
Yeah.
also a 3.5 hour drive from Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
So it makes sense.
Nice.
They are Canada's largest Asian supermarket. So
There we go.
congratulations.
Nice.
Amazing.
You're welcome, Seattle.
Enjoy.
I was in charge.
Shout out Judy's Life.
What else do we got going on here?
Oh, rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yes.
Oh my God, Gossip
I
Girl
was so
fans.
surprised. Yeah.
Georgina.
Harriet the Spy.
Harriet
Shout
the
out
Spy.
Harriet the
Harriet
Spy.
the
That's
Spy
where I
for
was
me.
like,
Buffy
I
the
like this
Vampire
girl.
Slayer.
Yes,
She is
100%.
an amazing actress.
She was great.
Yes, so
She was
definitely give
great.
her
Wait,
roses.
how did she
Condolences
pass?
to the
I
family.
believe she was sick.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
so
but-
young.
Yeah. Those ones are sad to
I
to
did
hear.
find that a lot of people are passing right now. I think I mentioned Gene Hackman and his wife and
Oh,
their
yes.
dog was found deceased in the house.
Oh, man.
A lot of people are saying that it was like a carbon monoxide situation.
Oh my gosh.
And they said that because also the dog, right?
Mm.
But yeah. I didn't even know he was like 95.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're using the same director.
Which My Only Hope.
The entire soundtrack for A Walk to Remember.
I love that song.
So good.
I could cry.
I remember trying to find it on all the songs on
that blue
LimeWire.
dress, she killed it.
Yep. I was like,
really
I want to
loved
be in
Mandy
drama
more.
class.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love with me. Be careful, don't fall in love with me. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
And we're back. I know we've been gone for a couple weeks, so we're not up to date. But you know who always keeps us up to date?
It's that queen.
Hi. All right, so there's so much that we could talk about. I know, tariffs, El Cibio pulling American stuff off shelves.
Yes,
local
empty
and
shelves.
governments are just they're all chatting about what's to come. It's still developing actively.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone's talking about that, so maybe we just talk about something else. I did some number crunching because
Surprise.
right?
Surprise, surprise.
I was looking at some stuff in Scarborough because I just wanted to see what sales were like last year. Last year we had 4,011 sales of just freehold sales. If we're talking total sales, that was 6,388. So healthy market.
Okay.
Most
Good
of the
to hear.
sales came out of Toronto E03, which is like Plater Estates, Danforth, Broadview North, East York, Woodbine, Crescent Town.
Gotcha.
Area.
Yeah.
And so far, year to date, we are 3% down from where we were last year. So January of 2024 to March 4th, 2024, we were at 544 sales, whereas right now we are at 481. So not necessarily the craziest change because
Not a huge dip,
because
technically,
we have to remember last year interest rates were still coming down. A lot of people are waiting for the spring market to take effect, which is actively happening as we speak.
Yeah.
So we should start to see more activity in this month.
Yeah.
Because between yesterday and today there was a 10 sale jump
Oh, okay.
already.
Tell me you're a realtor.
Tell me you're excited without telling me you're excited.
But the thing that I wanted to talk about the most is the range of home prices that are in Scarborough, because I know everyone's here talking about affordability when it comes to homes.
Yes.
Number one
And
conversation.
I think you guys are going to be surprised. So the range of home price sales in 2024 was 450,000 to 6.275 million. So that means you could buy a freehold home. Freehold, I'm not talking about condos at all.
And sorry,
A
what does freehold mean?
Freehold means there's no condo fees. So you could be
No
a
holding fees.
detached home, a freehold townhome, so you don't have that extra monthly payment. This is just you own the land and the house.
Got it.
Okay,
I'll
so
take it.
no condo fees. You could have owned a home last year if you pulled the trigger for as low as $450,000
Wow.
as a starter home.
And now?
Well, you potentially still can. Right
Oh,
now, the
no.
lowest sale that we have, I believe, is 565K. So it's already gone up, but
Okay.
still amazing.
Actually, it's funny that you say that. So I remember I'm by like Markham, Ellesmere, Markham, and Lawrence. There is by Markham and Eglinton, there are condos going up. And when the signs first went up, it was like 1 million. And first I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, that's crazy. I just passed it the other day and I saw that it got knocked down to I think like it said 700 or 800,000. I was like,
Really?
oh, okay, so they brought
Wow.
it down.
For the new construction.
Construction,
yeah.
Anyway, so,
Yeah.
and I thought of you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't message you, but yeah, I thought
no,
of
it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. With condos, like that's still a
So
great
sweet.
option for anyone who's looking to, who wants that lifestyle, especially when you look around the city, Scarborough City Center.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's kind of like our core. That's our main hub. That's where transit's going to be. Everything's being developed around there. We have a lot of condos that are going to be more condos that are going to be going
Yeah.
up that are actively being developed there. But I think for anyone who's looking for a solid investment outside of the condo market, I think homes are still a good, strong way to go. 450K for a house.
Yeah.
For a house.
Was not expecting that. That's great.
Some
crazy.
condos are, as you said, they're starting at 800K plus.
600K.
Yeah.
You go to Warden and Shepherd, those condos right now, those new condos right at the corner there,
Shepherd, yeah.
at the southeast corner, are selling for over $1 million.
And they're tiny.
Yeah, go to Chester Lee, where they took away the Nice's the Nice's Plaza and replaced it with low-rise condos. Those are selling for over 850K.
Oh man.
Right? A house. You can get a house for $450K. Or you could have last year. As of right now, the lowest sale to date, $565K. Still amazing. That's about $500,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
Unheard
so
of.
everybody, buy a house. Work
And
with
if you
Camille.
I was to say, if you need a
Sorry, I
realtor,
beat you. Yeah.
I was like, hey, that's my
Beat you
life.
to the
Yeah.
punch. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
it's what's the word?
A lot changes fast, eh?
it does.
So much
and
can change, from compared to the last time we
it really
connected,
helps
so.
to work with someone who's local to the area. You know, I'm Scarborough, born, raised, and stayed. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Scarborough's
This is
finest.
something that you update yourself on daily then.
Yeah.
I mean,
She has to. Yeah.
Hourly.
you want to see my spreadsheet? I just like to know. I just like to
Yes.
know when there's an opportunity. I know there's people out there looking for opportunities, so you just never know when, you know, opportunity and the person are going to meet.
Exactly.
Facts.
Stay ready. So you don't gotta get ready.
Exactly. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Seriously, though. Seriously. Yeah.
What else is happening? Actually, this is how I found out about this.
Tell us.
Actually, sorry, I have more stuff.
No.
Okay,
I
sorry.
need to go on
I was
today.
like, let me not so bastos.
No. Are you bastos?
Are you bastos? Next segment. No, I was at work and this girl comes in and she was like, I was talking to another female and she's like, as females, like, are you a fan of sport? And I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, Serena Williams is now officially part owner of the Toronto Tempo.
Standing ovation.
I forgive you for choosing Toronto Tempo because that wasn't my favorite choice. But if we're getting Serena Williams, I'm okay now.
All is right. All is
All
right.
is right, which like is amazing. Great for just women's sports in
Right.
general.
Wow.
So
Bringing
good.
that champion energy.
I felt
One
like
of
we
the-
won something. when
Thank
I
you.
read
That's
the
how
headline.
I
was like,
felt.
what?
She is one of the greatest athletes of our time.
Yeah.
Like she is one of the
time.
goats. Like,
Like,
this-
cue in her dance now.
Yeah,
Literally.
Walking in my mind.
Okay, does anyone think it's like a dig at Drake, or she's like genuinely taking this opportunity?
I think she's genuinely
I
taking
think
this
she's.
opportunity.
I mean, I
Yeah,
did
me too.
read like a.
oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
didn't even think
She
that.
did say that she loves Canada.
Yeah.
And she loves Toronto.
Yes,
she loves the
she
food.
did
She loves
mention
the
that.
people. I mean, what's there not to love about Toronto?
Yes.
Just
She also has connections to just Canada as a whole. She won her first professional game in Quebec City, won her first Rogers Cup at 19. And like you said, she's a fan of the culture, the food, the people. And she also mentioned that like she's always loved sports, grateful for everything that she's gained from competing. So to be able to create these opportunities for other women, to be part of something bigger than yourself, like beautiful, can't wait, so happy, great
So
decision.
excited.
She turned pro in October 1995, and it's 2025. So
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at the poetry. I wonder if she likes the Toronto Tempo's logo.
Well, she bought it, so
Yeah.
or she's part owner,
I
so
mean,
I would
like
assume
that's
so.
a conversation I don't think people are having. Do you guys personally like the logo?
I think it's safe. I think it's good. I'm
Yeah.
not wowed by it. I understand like it's supposed to reflect the energy and excitement of the game and the basketball the game of basketball in the city of Toronto. I'm curious to know what the mascot's going to be, because how do you put tempo into a mascot
That's
form?
exactly where I was
So
getting
that's
at.
where I don't know.
Is it going to be like a musical note?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, I know.
Are they gonna, yeah, right? So
Yeah.
good question. I don't know. We'll see.
I like the logo. The colors are kind of, I don't really understand them. Kind of dull compared to other.
That's been some of the feedback.
I mean, the breakdown of the logo is very poetic. As far
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so
like
ignorant
there's
now.
no, but
Uh-oh.
the
breakdown
what
of
you're
the
saying,
video.
a lot
Looking
of,
at it.
a lot of people were saying that, like they were
Yeah.
underwhelmed, they didn't understand.
I like the motion. the colors. Like, okay,
Yeah.
please explain.
Okay,
Enlighten me.
so let's Google check this because I don't want to like not say this right. But as far as the colors, that was never explained.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so you have a point on that.
okay.
There's something with the 3 lines though. Where is it?
Something to do like the 6 lines represent the 6 boroughs.
Yes,
like there's like
yes.
more
Cool.
meaning
Yeah.
behind all of it. But I think because it read underwhelming for the most part,
Because of
based
the
off what people have
colors.
said. To me, it's like then it's gonna come down to the talent. So whoever the team is gonna be, who
Here.
They got to be on point.
The Tempo logo features 6 motion lines, which the team says represents Toronto's 6 boroughs, 2 common area codes, 416 and 647, and 5 players on the court, plus a 6th in the fans.
Wow. Very nice.
Let's win some games. Cool, whatever. Just win some games and I'm a happy girl. Oh, man.
But yeah, a little color.
Very exciting. Very exciting for Toronto, exciting for women's sports as a whole. Love Serena. One of my girls actually posted, she's like, where did you get that suit? That burgundy suit, though, in the announcement? It's very nice. We all want it.
Yes.
But to just wrap things up, just in terms of what's going on in the city, I also wanted to shout out the Trending Table, her network. They're presenting, Oh, That's Her.
Ooh.
Which is a networking experience of Women's History Month presented by BMO Canada in partnership with The Well. So this is going down on Sunday, March 23rd.
Ooh.
And, Kana, Martina, y'all always come right, always come correct. It's a event where basically you can engage with female trailblazers. Speaker announcements are coming, so to be confirmed. You can expand your network in a space dedicated to growth and empowerment. There are experience workshops, fireside chats, and panels with industry leaders. Don't worry, they got you. They got refreshments, coffee, taco stand, Lux, swag bags, and it's hosted and moderated by Kayla.
Hey.
Tita Kayla!
Shout out Tita. So you already know it's going down. So definitely check that out. It's International Women's Month, Women's Day coming.
Yes.
International Women's Month. But yeah, exciting stuff. So with that said, we'll take a break and we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. We are at the Am I Bustos portion of the show.
My favorite part.
Oh my God. Okay.
Camille, do you want to tell everybody what
I think it's Loser. I thought that was Loser.
Whatever.
Because that's how it was when we were growing up.
Loser, owner, whatever.
Yeah, like.
It just feels good. It does.
That's it.
See, millennials, we crawled so
That
Gen Z could fly.
That muscle memory's there. It's still Loser to me.
All right, Am I Bustos? What do we got to choose from today?
Okay, so we have 2 options. It's Am I Bustos? My fiance and my brother can't get along in a shared house. Or Am I Bustos for letting my mom go live with my grandparents?
Ooh. Both sound juicy.
Both sound very juicy, and I'm more inclined to find out about the Lola situation.
Okay.
Mom. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Let's do that. And if we have time, we'll do another one. All right. Okay. So, Am I Bustos for letting my mom go live with my grandparents? Too long, don't read. Single mom. Is that what it is? Too long, don't read.
Too long. Oh, is it an
the TLDR?
abbreviation?
Yeah. Is it too long, don't read?
Something like that.
Kaya mo.
Okay.
I
think it's that.
Galing.
So, single mom of twin infants through IVF, happier than ever. Mom lives with me due to no retirement savings and is constantly blowing past boundaries, but takes great care of my kiddos while I work. Trying to give her the life she wants is draining me. Am I not compromising enough? My mom is amazing with my kids, but it's become the multi-general household from hell. I cannot afford to provide the lifestyle to which my mother aspires financially or emotionally. She has undone every system I put into place for the running of my household and care of my kids, and she will not stop doing mom things she feels entitled to do that I've expressly told her not to do. She mocks my minimalism and has slowly filled the house to the brim. We moved into a bigger place at her insistence, but she's now newly dissatisfied. She constantly complains about being stuck with my kids all day, but got pissed when I looked into enrolling them in daycare instead. It's misery. I know her behavior is due to long-standing depression she won't have treated, financial avoidance, and stubbornness having caught up to her. It was like this growing up. I came in eyes wide open. She has good money coming in from pensions despite lack of planning, almost the same as my take-home pay. But she refuses to plan her budget and basically has nowhere else to go at this point, except to move in with my grandparents. She called me asking to move in when I was planning my embryo transfer, and hearing her say she was essentially homeless, save my grandparents, was devastating. But it's not new. We moved like 20 times growing up. This is just her rock bottom. In our household, it's like learned helplessness in her own life is mixing with my being controlling in mine. But at the end of the day, she's miserable, and so am I. I hoped having her join our household would give her a sense of purpose and belonging. This isn't that. Obviously, having my mother care for my children instead of putting them in daycare is ideal, but at what cost? Daycare is pricey, but at least it can be planned around. Frankly, I'd like to just take an extended maternity leave and travel with my kids for a while. Mom isn't game, of course. Am I bastos if I let my mom go live with my grandparents instead of supporting her financially?
Oh my God.
I didn't know.
I don't even know where to start. Yeah. And there's just so many triggers
There's
too.
so many layers.
So many layers. The one that like stuck out to me, I think, is just that understanding of like, as we get older, we understand our parents more, and accepting, we learn more about them, but then also accepting like, this is something that's never going to change. You know what I mean? So now you have to adapt. How am I going to work with that? So it seems like there's a lot of that coming up for her, as she said. Oh man, that's hard.
I feel like this is a very Filipino topic.
I was like, did you guys pick like a Filipino?
I try my best to like pick ones that are kind of like,
very
like if she said she wasn't Filipino, I would
and
think
it's
she was
like,
lying.
I don't want to be like ignorant. I almost feel like, okay, like if it was like Putte people or something, like it's almost, there's like an acceptance of like, oh, I get older, I become an adult, and then like your parents go and do like their own thing. But within Filipino culture, like a multi-generational house is so common.
I think it's more than common. I think it is the norm.
It's something
fair.
that you aspire to. Like speaking for myself, I do live in a multi-generational house. It is my husband and my house. Like it's our house.
Yes.
But we do have my mom living there.
Yeah.
And at one point my grandparents were living there.
Yeah.
And my sister and nephew live with us. So it's like, that was intentional. Like my husband and I had planned for that. Mm-hmm. But this is a lot.
It's a lot of unpacking and...
Mm-hmm. And she said her mom, also just to go back, like she said, what did she say? Her mom's doing mom things? Like, what does that count as?
It seems like she's trying to mom her. Like she's still very much her mother, so she's like that doesn't stop.
And there's no like, okay, like I guess acknowledging and respecting the fact that like, hey, now I'm living in your house, and like she has her mother style, which doesn't seem to be respected by her own mom. Oh man!
Yeah, and she's asked her not to do mom things because she said she feels she's entitled to do it. And mocks her minimalism. I think that was the first thing. It's just like she mocks her minimalism and has slowly filled the house to the brim. So as a Filipino,
that's the part.
That's another triggering part.
That sounded very Pinoy.
Yeah, very
it's Pinoy,
much so.
and maybe I even expanded to just say like the immigrant parents.
Yes,
like they they will not throw things away, or there's certain things that just get.
I mean,
held
granted,
on.
when you grow up and it's very limited, your resources and like what you have, you hold on to things.
No, for sure.
And you bring that
and
over to North America. Yeah, right.
I understand the mindset.
But it is very, that is a very common thing for sure around immigrants.
If it's their house, do whatever you want with your own house. But this is her space, her home that she's created, and she's done. What is it? IVF.
IVF. Yeah.
IVF.
IVF.
Yeah,
in vitro fertilization.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, it's such a touchy thing to like speak on because parenting in itself is like
it's a whole other ball game.
It's a whole other ball game that I personally haven't dabbled into, but I know I've obviously witnessed my siblings or like friends. It's you create your rules, right? You create your upbringings, and like
I don't know. I feel like you're not just for wanting what you want. Excuse me. Hard stop.
Right.
Because, okay, they're your kids, you want to go travel, that's fine, and it is your home, but then it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to get in trouble if I say that she's not bastos, but I don't know, I think I'm just curious to how you have that conversation with her, and she's like made note that like her mom is set in her ways, and like she knows her mom and how it's maybe taken negatively.
Right. This is where I chirp in, because I feel like with grandparents are so excited to be grandparents that I don't think they necessarily think that they're doing something wrong by overstepping. They're just doing what they know.
Yeah, fair.
Right? And I don't know how to say it.
Okay, my stance is, because we got 2 minutes left.
Sorry.
I don't think she's bastos, but I don't even know how to answer the like how you have that conversation. Or like, I don't know, is it like, hey mom, like you need to go live with your parents just so that you can fulfill this travel dream / goal with your kids? And then it's like we circle back? Or is it like a really stern talking with your mom to be like, hey, this is what I've been feeling, this has been my experience, and then trying to find that middle ground with your mom? Like, to me, that would be my approach. It's like, we're gonna talk about this and try to find some middle ground here. Or like, I want to feel heard and express frustrations. Like, but I don't know, Cam, I also feel, I wanna hear what you're
I
thinking.
mean, I feel a lot of ways about this, but I think ultimately the thing is she is it seems like she's currently on maternity leave. So it could just be kind of like, I feel like this happens similarly between husband and wife. Like if they're both on parental leave and you're in the house too much at the same time, lack of sleep, all that fun stuff that we're kind of not taking into account. So I think maybe when she returns back to work, this might be a little more helpful. I don't know.
True, yeah.
Because she also does say, her behavior is due to long-standing depression that she won't have treated, financial avoidance, stubbornness haven't caught up to her, all these things. So I think that maybe, and it doesn't seem like she has to live with her, because she said she also has good money coming from her pensions.
She did that
even though
too.
she
Yeah.
doesn't have any planning, but like that is a plan. Like you have a pension
Yeah.
that's coming through. So it doesn't seem like she was going to be homeless. I think to some degree this person did want her mom to come in to help her out. And because it's not panning out the way that she thought it was going to, because this is new for all of them, like new for her mom being a grandparent, new for her being a mother. I just don't think it's playing out the way that she wanted. The Filipino in me, maybe, I don't know, I was going to say give it some time, maybe wait till you return back to work before you make a decision like that, because your life is going to change again.
True.
Facts.
Especially since she is a single mom.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Valid,
like, I don't think, I can't speak to this person's parent, really. Like, this is just her perspective. Who knows? To your point, like, I really do think grandparents are grandparents. When you try to make them become parents, you're literally asking them to be something that they're not.
Yeah.
And that's difficult. That's
True.
very difficult.
They've waited their entire lives
to get
be
to this point.
grandparents.
It's a completely different thing.
True.
Completely different thing.
Different-
And I don't think
different
she
realm.
realized that.
Yeah, and there's a quote where it's like a reminder where it was like, sometimes you have, as we grow up, our parents, like, this is their first time going through life too,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Like, but as children, we have that mentality, like they know, they've always been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So showing them grace in that sense too, like, this is our first time,
Yeah.
This is their first time being grandparents.
and that too,
Exactly.
exactly. So
And on the other side of that coin, I feel like some relationships do need space to thrive. So it is possible that
Very true.
You know,
Yeah.
they do need to be apart in order for their relationship to strengthen. But
yeah,
Amen to that.
yeah, that one, this is a spicy one, but I like it.
Great pick. Very.
I feel like we could have talked about that for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could
because I
keep
feel
going.
that could resonate with a lot of people.
100%.
Yeah.
Might have
But,
to come back to that another time.
On that
Yeah.
note,
So no, you're not Bustos, but talk to mom.
yes.
Have a
Have those
conversation. Wait it out.
conversations.
There you go. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Halo Halo. Shout out Mineral. We seen that cocktail mixture.
You will see us soon.
Yeah,
I want to try that for sure.
Oh
My
my
goodness.
god.
Go check the page if you haven't seen what we're talking about.
We'll leave it in the story if you guys want to see what we're talking about.
Yes, but we got some good headlines that's happening, or that are happening. Excuse me. I see here Tesla set up headquarters in Manila. President Marcos is pushing for manufacturing, which is pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So are we gonna have like Tesla jeepneys and Tesla?
Do you guys like the
Trikes.
Tesla cars? The ones
one?
that look like Minecraft cars.
Pickup trucks?
Yes.
Cybertrucks?
Yes.
I feel like they look cool. I don't know if like I'd actually like get one. I am seeing more of them pop up though.
I am seeing
I don't know if
them
there's a
everywhere
sale
now.
happening, but I've
So
definitely
there was
been...
a shipment that came in. So everyone who ordered them got them all at the same time.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
Anyways, they look cool. I don't know if I get one, but they look cool.
They look like Minecraft to me.
There's supposed to be a pickup truck. Like they have like a bed in the back, like a pickup truck does.
Oh,
I am
interesting.
curious
Yeah.
to see and like to ride in one
Yeah.
because they take up a lot of room.
They do.
Yeah.
They're very big and
They are
boxy.
very big.
I don't love the interior of the Teslas that I have sat in. I find them kind of like tight and I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but and like just the details.
Have
I
you
don't
seen
love.
the Teslas that like pick up ghosts?
What?
So apparently, like they took. I don't know.
conversation-
I don't know if it's real or not. So don't quote me. But apparently, someone took their Tesla to like a cemetery, and they drove, and you don't see anything, but then you would see because like the technology would pick up things in your surroundings with the car, and like they would see like bodies.
Okay, no.
As they drove
No,
by.
no.
I don't know. I don't know, but it could be fake news for all I know.
don't like
Anyways, keeping up with the Filipino content here. Jollibee acquired Hong Kong Michelin star chain Tim Ho Wan.
Yeah, it's a dim sum chain.
Oh, I love me some dim sum.
That's amazing. So are we going to start to see that on the menu?
That's just about to ask that.
It's Jollibee Food Corp, like they're a food corp. So I don't know if I don't know if that's Jollibee the restaurant or if it's
like
Jollibee,
if it'll necessarily
you know what I
be
mean? Like
within
maybe they'll have a
Jollibee
Jollibee separate chain. Who knows?
Right?
Right?
They're going into like coffee and stuff soon,
there
right?
you
So
go.
who knows?
It's pretty good.
But they are also, the Michelin Guide is reviewing Philippine restaurants for their 2026 edition. So that's going to be exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Interested to see who they choose, who makes the cut. And then actually on the topic of food, pancit canton, I said that wrong. I didn't say it Filipino enough.
Kaya mo.
Thank you, salamat. Is one of the world's best instant noodles according to the New York Times.
Wow.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool.
Wait, so I have to ask while we're on the conversation of pancit.
Yeah.
Pancit canton, pancit bihon, or palabok?
Palabok.
I guess I'd go palabok.
I would
Yeah.
also go palabok. Okay.
I actually don't eat like other pancit anymore.
Really?
Since palabok? Do you like palabok with the thin noodles, like Jollibee's?
No,
or
I like the thick
thicker-
noodles.
yeah.
Like the spaghetti noodle?
Yeah.
But I will say Jollibee's palabok is
I remember
Good.
you saying that. I've yet to try it.
It's so
good.
good.
I always just
Especially
get my
with
Filipino
pandesal.
spaghetti.
it's good.
But
I've never tried their spaghetti. I'm kind of afraid. Is it
oh my
good?
gosh,
It is
yes,
good.
it's
Is it?
a
It is
classic
good.
Filipino
Really?
spaghetti.
It's literally
I think.
classic.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe it's just the way it looks. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm good. Give me palabok.
Well, I haven't had Jollibee in a while. Maybe I'll go this week.
Okay,
Lent.
we'll meet you there.
What else do we got going on, guys?
We got
Manny Pacquiao joins Physical 100, that Netflix show.
Also, how old is Pacquiao?
That's a great question.
that is a great
Is he
question.
50?
How old is
I
Manny?
feel like he's older. No?
He is 46 years old.
46. All right.
Born
So rounding up.
1978.
Not bad. Good
Not
for you.
bad.
Have
But
you
that's
watched
pretty
that
cool.
show?
I haven't.
Jory, or my
They're
brother,
intense.
has watched it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it originated in Korea, but this season with Pacquiao, they're going nation versus
Oh
nation.
my gosh.
So then it's like each country will have the same number of reps, and if a country gets eliminated, all of its players are out.
Is it like equivalent to like Drag Race Global All Stars type thing?
But like physical. So like
So like you get like people from different walks of life, like bodybuilders and stuff like that, who are like they're jacked and they're strong and they go through all these physical challenges. Like I think one of the basic ones is like who can hold on the longest.
yeah, like it's literally physical tests. And
Yeah.
but then they do a really good job of like having a like you'll have
Endurance
a
and
CrossFitter,
strength.
you'll have
A yoga instructor.
a gymnast versus so you get
like,
all
wasn't
kinds
that
of
guy in the army? Like they
exactly, or like they're a cop or whatever.
So they're obviously gonna challenge each other in different ways.
exactly.
Ooh.
Love Pacquiao. I will still laugh my ass off when he gets interviewed. Sometimes, but no, I'm interested to see how they're gonna do, and the fact that they're opening it to other nations, so that's gonna be cool.
Interesting.
Yes.
I haven't watched like consistently like from a season beginning to end, but I've watched a few episodes.
I've
of,
watched
like,
clips, challenges here and
it's,
there.
Like, it's pretty inspiring. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for
Like, you know,
sure.
chin up challenge or whatever. Like it just like holding on.
One
like, just-
chin up alone.
It takes everything out of me.
tell
I feel
you
like
one.
I'm going back flipping. Like it's crazy.
Half.
Just stretch my spine out. I'm just gonna hang there. I can't even pull myself
Yeah,
up.
but that's the challenge. Like, can you hang there? Like,
Yeah.
what? It's crazy. It's
How
crazy.
do you happen to know how long someone hung there for?
I don't remember, but it was like a long time. Like they're time lapsing it. Like they're.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's crazy. Your own upper body strength? Yeah, no.
Shout out Jessica Caloza. Caloza, I don't know. Excuse the pronunciation. But she's the first Filipina elected to California State Legislature.
Amazing. Amazing.
Do you guys watch FBI?
FBI?
It's a show by Dick Wolf, which is the writers of Law and Order.
Yeah.
Anyways, they had an episode 2 weeks ago that was all Filipino cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
I know. So it was based on like,
I was gonna say yeah. Sometimes they do a play on an existing.
yeah, it was
Case
about
or
a
something.
Filipino cartel bringing women from the Philippines, but it was like it was like the entire cast was like all Filipinos. I was like, okay, come
We'll take it.
through. A win is a win.
That's
a win is a
awesome.
win.
And Dick Wolf, yes. He's actually been
Shout
slowly
out Dick Wolf.
he's been slowly
Entertaining us for years.
He's been incorporating Filipinos into his, all his shows slowly, but usually
nice.
there'll be
Really?
like one person here, one person there.
Yeah, like it's one
this
character.
was like a whole production.
Oh,
of
love that.
Filipinos.
Love that for us.
Love it for us. I mean, the accents though. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think they did us justice, or you think like, okay, it's a little Hollywood?
I
still,
feel
it's a
like
little
some
off?
of them were like authentic Filipinos with accents, and the ones that didn't have them, I feel like, come on, Hollywood, come on.
You know Hollywood.
could
You know
have
how they do
represented.
sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
they miss the mark, but
A win is a win.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay, we're gonna finish it off with something fun right near here. Cam, you found a good debate question.
Yes,
gosh.
this came up during break, and I was like, it's really fun. Do you eat taho or do you drink it?
Oh.
My
Wait,
instinct.
I have to go into my taho
I know.
mode.
Pretend to eat the.
I eat it.
I eat it.
I think I do both.
Valid.
I
Yeah, you
think
have to
I do
both.
both.
Yeah.
I think I do both. Like, just like, I chew my ice cream. And I know that probably makes you so
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
My teeth hurt.
Literally.
I
But
can't.
like, sometimes I slurp it down like a drink, and sometimes I enjoy it. I think it also depends on location of where I'm having it.
Oh, interesting. What do you mean by that?
So like, if I'm having it and I'm sitting, then I'll probably be more inclined to enjoy it
Like
as
a meal.
like an eating thing. But if I'm walking with it, like in the Philippines, I might be slurping it.
Okay, that makes sense. I get that. Yeah, if you're on the move, then
Yeah.
I'm just drinking it. But if
Because-
I'm at home, it's a snack.
Yeah.
I think I eat it no matter what. Like, it's one of those things for me. Like, I feel like, in my mind anyway, if I'm classifying something as a drink, it's because like, oh, like, if I'm thirsty and I need a refreshment, right? Whereas taho is not that for me. It's very much a dessert. But like, not in a bubble tea way.
I was about to bring that up because I was like, well, wait, bubble tea. You're definitely eating something if you're
It's a
getting
tea,
boba.
yeah.
But to me, boba is a drink.
Okay, but sometimes when I make smoothies,
Oh my gosh.
when I make sorry, that's how my dad says it. When I make smoothies at home, I will serve it with a spoon and a straw.
And pho does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
They do that.
Ooh,
but
the avocado shake. I love a good avocado shake.
So you do both, right? Situational.
Yes, situational, but then I also hear your point in terms of like just how you frame it, like dessert versus like it's a drink. So I guess it could vary.
yeah.
What do you guys do?
do? I do both.
I was asking God.
She was talking.
We were doing so well.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So
we
let
did
us
need
know.
stuff for the blooper reel. Okay.
Yes. Oh man, I can't believe we've already hit the end.
I know.
That was fun. I'm happy to be back with you ladies.
Likewise.
I love this new set.
I love the new set.
Love.
Paintings by Kai.
Yes. Paintings by Kai.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hit her
Beautiful
up.
paintings.
Work with Cam.
Work with Kim.
We got some surprises coming up. Maybe
Blame
special
it.
guests here and there. We'll let you know. You gotta follow our pages to keep updated and be in the know. But with that said, hope you guys have an amazing week. Don't forget to use your Filipino phrase of the day. And we will see you next week.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya
Kaya mo yan. You got this,
Ingat.
girls. You're almost at the end of the week. You got this.
Yes. Ingat.
Ingat.